The Tennessee Valley Fair wrapped up just a few weeks ago, but right now planning has already started for next year, and fair organizers are in the works preparing, but they say changes are coming as part of Chilhowee Park is being sold. The city says the site in question was used for fair operations 3 weeks out of the year, but was underutilized for the remaining 49. And now it's negotiating a contract with Emerald Youth Foundation for a $20 million private investment to create a new community resource center. 10 News anchor Sam Perez brings us the details about the future of the fair.
We are on the map as far as East Knoxville.
For Scott Suhomsky, the Tennessee Valley Fair is more than just rides and games.
It's family, and it's not only family, but it's Knoxville as well.
Suhomsky took over his father's role as executive director of the fair in 2006. Now he works alongside his daughter, Abby Villas.
It's very important to me, and I think a lot of people feel the same way, a family tradition.
Now that tradition will see some changes when it comes to behind-the-scenes operation. The city of Knoxville is redeveloping the former Midway area south of Magnolia Avenue, including a piece of land the fair uses for vendor and ride campers and attendee parking.
That will definitely impact us.
But Suhomsky says they're able to make it work since having it in East Knoxville is important both to fair organizers and the East Knoxville community. Neighbor Amato Cruz says every day of the fair, he was able to park about 50 cars a day, charging $15 each.
It's just money for the house, you know, pay each land, lecture every whatever.
Keeping the fair in Chilhowee Park, where it's been for more than 100 years, is key, Suhomsky says. For the next 3 years, the city and the fair have signed a lease agreement. But as more redevelopment continues in the area, Suhomsky says he isn't sure about the long-term goal for the area.
We want to be here. The mayor's expressed, interest as far as us staying here. But again, we do not know what the plans overall that the city envisions.
Hoping families can find fun at the fair for years. In Knoxville, I'm Sam Perez.
The city and the fair signed a 3-year lease agreement in July. Fair organizers say every other lease agreement in the past 18 years since he's been executive director has been 5 years. Now, we did reach out to the city. It says, in their words, the redevelopment of the former Midway area south of Magnolia Avenue does not restrict the fair from continuing operations in the much larger Chilhowee Park north of Magnolia. City leaders say it's confident that these new public and private investments along the Magnolia corridor in Burlington and within Chilhowee Park will benefit residents, the fair, and the city as a whole. The fair says while the next 3 years are laid out by that lease agreement, they're hoping to have more conversations with city leaders about the future to ensure that they can stay at Chilhowee Park for years to come.